Make exercise become normative in your routine. This seems simple, but if exercise hasn't been a second nature thing in you yet, this is the time for you to make it second nature. Pick your intervals. I like to exercise 5 days a week. I'm a former athlete. I love it. I think people should consider working out 4 to 5 days a week. Not even just for health, for looking good, but even for mental health reasons and the like. Find the rhythm that's good for you. Put a schedule together and go to the gym. Or if it's at the house or it's on the track, if it's outside, go. Whether it's 3 times a week, 4 times a week, 5 times a week. Heck, it might even be 1 or 2 times a week to start. That's okay. Get your routine going. And the issue is once you skip one workout, the second workout becomes a lot easier to skip. It just does. And then the next one's easier. And then the next one's easier. And you'll never reach your fitness goals without that consistency. One of my old strength coaches in college used to say it's always easier to stay in shape than it is to have to get back into shape. If you stay in shape, you'll never get out of shape. And guess what? When you're out of shape and you start working out, the workouts feel so difficult, so hard, and you get injured a lot easier. It's better just to stay in shape. And guess what? It's easier to stay in shape because if you're already in shape, you can actually take down the number of workouts you're doing and still feel and look good. Okay? Make exercise become normative. So for you, a little homework, look at the next month, schedule in on your Google Calendar, your Outlook, whatever it is, 3 specific times you are going to go to the gym and exercise. And even if you don't feel like going, just put your gym clothes on and go. And see what happens when you get there. Play outside a lot. Go play outside. Run around and be free. When you talk about living a life as close to the way God originally intended as possible, one of the things that you did not see, a few of the things you did not see in the Garden of Eden before sin comes into the world is a television, is a couch, is a bag of Lay's potato chips, and a big old covering to sit inside all day. You didn't see any of that stuff. They were in a garden. They were free to run around, enjoy life. People love being active, and the more active they are, the more they enjoy it. It's funny how that works. It's no wonder why things like Tough Mudders and Spartan races are so popular. People like to go play outside. I would encourage you, sign up for a workout, sign up for a mini triathlon, sign up for a mini or a half marathon or something that puts a goal out in front of you and gets you outside and gets you in the rain and gets you in the snow, gets you in the sunshine, enjoying your life. You and I, we were created for fun. We were created in adventures outdoors. Get out there, enjoy a mountain, enjoy the ocean, enjoy the snow. Hey, it's better than watching HGTV and the Travel Channel hoping that one day you'll get out there. You're probably not if you're doing that. Get out there. This is your opportunity. Do a 20-minute stretch rollout session once a week. Now, as a former athlete, I love this example because I just know all the myofascial adhesions that you get over time. The IT band and the quad and the hamstrings and the hips and all this stuff in your shoulders and back, they just get knotted up and you get headaches, you get tension, you get poor posture and all that stuff. This can really, really save you a ton. It's just a small amount. 20 minutes stretching and rolling out once a week is a small amount, but it can lead to big changes. Now, ultimately, we'd love you to work up to more than this. Ideally, maybe you get in some time before every workout. Maybe you spend 15, 20 minutes every day, ultimately. Maybe you spend an hour doing it on special days or before a race or something. But for now, 20 minutes stretching or rolling out once a week. A rollout essentially is a foam roll where you roll your muscles, you find that adhesion, you sit on it, you break it down and floss it out a little bit, and you release it. Kelly Starrett, Becoming a Supple Leopard, his mobility wads on YouTube. Fantastic to learn how to do this. I'd recommend him to you. Learn a new sport or hobby. Now, this is one of my favorites. Find something that lights you on fire. Find like basketball, mud run. We talked about these Spartan races, mountain biking, marathoning, volleyball tournament. Get something on the calendar that is awesome, that excites you. Do it with some friends. Pay for it so you're motivated to keep it, and then work your way towards being the best you can at it. And then that day when you get to celebrate running the marathon, the half marathon, the Spartan race, the Tough Mudder, the basketball tournament, whatever it is, all of a sudden you get to relax and be excited and know, man, I did it. I worked hard and I learned something new and I challenged myself. The people that stop growing are the people that stop trying new things. Don't stop trying new things. Get something on the calendar. For me, I love having a race or something, some event on the calendar that keeps me motivated so I can press forward and make sure I have the adequate motivation to finally reach my goal. There's going to come a time. This is, by the way, this is why I absolutely love this kind of stuff. I had a coach that used to say, there is going to come a time where everyone will know what you did and didn't do to prepare for this. I think that's true. That's why I love that. I want that accountability so that I know that I'm going to be ready for whatever race or event it's going to be. Learn a new sport or hobby. Track your health with some wearable tech. Now, if you're just a techie like me and you love phones and playing on computers and all that stuff, this is great motivation for you. You can pair your excitement for health and wellness journey with your love for technology. Get yourself like a Samsung S Gear watch, a new Apple Watch, right? A Fitbit Surge, something like that. And bring in a social element app to sort of track and compete with your friends, how many steps you're getting, how much movement you had. This will help you keep up with your friends, and it also motivate you guys all to do something together. So this is a fun way to do that. And most of you probably already have one of these, so you might as well put it to one of the actual uses it was created for, instead of just using it to text your friends. Is to know your why. Know your why. This is all about your purpose, your vision for your own health and wellness journey. Now, we talked about this in great detail in episode 3. So if you haven't listened to episode 3, I encourage you to go back and listen to that. But if you don't know why you're pursuing good health, you're never going to have success, because it's at times going to be difficult. If it were easy to be healthy, everyone would be walking around with perfect blood pressure. Everyone would be in shape. Everyone would be able to fit in their pants. And maybe a lot of us would have 6-pack abs as well, right? Very few people find success, and not only success in their health and wellness, but also just longevity as well. Not just day-to-day health, but day-to-day health over long periods of time. Very few people find that on accident, right? Have you ever been on a diet and someone else forced you on? Right? Maybe you have people that are like, you got to do this. And you're like, okay, fine. And you did it. And they're just like calling you all the time. Maybe it's like Weight Watchers point system or something weird. Did that diet suck? Of course it sucked. Did that health wellness philosophy suck? Did that exercise program suck? Oftentimes it does suck, but that's because that's someone else's passion. That's somebody else's excitement for something that's driving you to do it. What you've got to go find is your own why. Why have I decided to be healthy? Why have I decided to come across a channel like Nihilo and look for biblical principles on health and wellness? Why have I done this? Once you find your own passion and your own purpose and you discover your own why, that at times is going to be the only thing that sustains you pressing forward. There are going to be moments where you're on a diet where you have nothing left but your why. You're going to have no motivation. You're going to have no accountability. You're going to have people that have maybe left you in terms of following what's happening with you. You're not going to be in the mood to do it. You're going to be tired. You might even be injured. The only thing that will sustain you is your why. But here's the key. A why around why you want to pursue good health is over half the battle. It is the very thing that will get you over the top. I would make the argument that if you had everything else and no why, you won't succeed. But if you just had a why and maybe a few other key things, maybe some of the things on this list, you actually could find success. You might not find the best success, but you can find some, because purpose and knowing why you're healthy is that important, okay? Because tough times are going to hit.